13,275 pounds. This is a Seismic 3210. Originally sold here at HaylettRV. Back available here at HaylettRV. The folks, this is actually first generation Seismic. This is a member of the very first series that you know, hit the market. And it's been very well kept. I'm impressed. All of the original electronics are still present and accounted for. As you can see here, the TV does swing out, so it's easy to view under your big patio space here. 10-foot garage. She is 102 wide body. She is insulated for, you know, extended use. The only reason it's here, folks went out, used it several years, reached a point, maybe just kind of reached an age where think we're done RVing. You know, that's the only reason she's here. Otherwise, they'd still be using it, because it looks like, you know, it's been well kept. It looks like it's been in storage for a while. I think they just got maybe to a point in their lives where they're just like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if we're gonna RV much. She's 50 amp, got a 5,500 watt Onan generator. You see the MORryde pin box, and that'll match up with the upgraded suspension to make it ride nicely, which is kind of ironic considering the name Seismic. It will not rumble behind you, let you know, like an earthquake. So not only is it 102 wide body, but it's also on a wide body chassis. And you see the slide awnings have been applied here to help protect this thing long term. I have been out of the office for a couple days, so I'm playing catch up right now. I actually got here early. You can actually literally see the sun rising off the nose of this thing. So I haven't had a chance to speak with the consignment manager to find out why she's listed here, or, you know, more of the history of it, like, you know, was it kept indoors or something like that, which it looks like it has. It definitely has not been cooked by the sun. Enclosed heated docking station. A lot of toy haulers do not have drop frame storage. Some do, but a lot do not. And at the time this was built, it was very uncommon. Almost no toy hauler had that. A lot of the things that you see here have become more commonplace in the market, which is why they're, you know, at the time, this was just the baddest cat on the market. And don't get me wrong, a Seismic's still just a beast in so many regards. But this really shaped what a lot of the other brands had to do, how they had to step it up. Naturally, we got our patio tailgate system on here. The rear awning really does a nice job of giving you just that extra shaded space, just to, you know, hang out with a picnic table. Naturally, power awning, all your LED lighting and that. Jayco's Magnum Truss roof system in place here, so it's got some silly number like, I don't know, 4,800 pound rated roof or something. I've actually got the tailgate hanging out in the driveway right now with a little SUV coming in behind me, so I'm going to get up here out of the way. Full pull-down retractable screen wall, not the plasticky tent wall, but the actual nice one. And the recoil on it's great. I had it all the way down when I let go, and bang, it snaps right back up. So I mean, mechanically, everything in here seems to be working well. This has your, you know, typical queen bed happy jack with a pair of sofas below. None of that has changed. You know, that sort of thing hasn't changed a lot. What do we got? 3 TVs in this. Outside garage and living room. So again, all the electronics from the factory are still here. The extra little rocking chair with the little kick-out recliner, sort of Euro chair, has been added here. And you know, I miss when more toy haulers were doing this. I like having the little mini fridge out here, because especially if you've been out, if you're dirty or something like that, it just keeps you from having to, you know, track dirt everywhere. Now these 2 big totes, what those are containing are, you can actually extend what look like the drawers on this dinette, and they're seat extensions, so you can have a like king wraparound booth. More on that booth when we get there in a minute. So we've got the insulated, laminated toy hauler floor here that actually is done so well for Jayco from a service standpoint. This is exactly how they're still building it, and they actually retrofitted and applied this concept to their travel trailers even, which is pretty cool. The little dovetail toolbox storage, that's what those black marks are right there. Nothing uncommon there. I mentioned previously, but I'll re-mention again here, the you know, 10-foot garage. At the time this was built, we didn't have these 13.5-foot side-by-side Razor 9000 things that we needed to haul around. We had a couple motorcycles, and this would do. You know, it's funny, one of the best-selling toy haulers in the market still today is a 10-foot garage, but everybody thinks they need 13.6. I get it, everyone's needs are different though. Original picnic table that can sort of float indoors, outdoors, whatnot, or you can set it between the benches back here from the Happy Jack thing. All 5,000 pound rated D-rings. Now at the time this was built, Most toy haulers did not have this wide door. Many have since adopted it because of Seismic, so you can pull this chair here in or out. I'm going to do a quick battery swap and we'll step in. Alright, so moving in and moving forward. First thing you're going to see is this extremely tall slide with the big windows there. Now that's a max air fan up in the ceiling so that you can get some awesome airflow in here. Very good for when you are boondocking, or if you are cooking over here in this very nice kitchen, actually, so you can exhaust a bunch of heat. Now let's start from the top and work down, since we're already talking about this fan. The ceiling up here, you do not see the air conditioner. If you see the metal grates on the left and right side of the screen right now, that's the Whisper Quiet ducting system. This is this might have been the first year that we saw that in the towable industry. And it has since trickled through the rest of the business to the point that now the open range ultralights that we carry here at HaylettRV, they're the industry's first ultralight travel trailer to have Whisper Quiet. So it's becoming more and more common and available. It's an awesome feature, and it really does do everything you think it's going to. It knocks the volume down on the air conditioner to just a ridiculous degree. Morning, Tim. Solid surface countertops, and look at that, we got the old pop bottle opener. That's a barley pop, obviously. A little indirect LED lighting down here is something that is going to be often overlooked and underappreciated, because you can leave it on at night. You don't have to have a bunch of lights on, and you can see to navigate through the coach. Now, again, little indicators I've learned to look for over the years. Was this maintained? What did they do to take care of it? And I noticed that they had a nice little hand towel sitting under the stove top here. That's not it doesn't seem like a big deal, but they went to an extent to keep this from bouncing and rattling and kind of digging and scraping up and marking up itself when it rolled down the road. Extra things like that people do make such a difference. And if someone took the time to make sure their stove top wasn't going to get scratched up, imagine the other things they did. I mean, this has been very well kept. So the booth here, it does everything. So right now, it's obviously just a nice little U-lounge, you know, family, whoever, kids, whatever, they can sit down, chill out here. Both of the ends are like a drawer. The middle section is like a drawer. You can fold this down into a giant sleeper if need be. Again, the booths can extend for bigger seating. You've got the removable pedestal base there for the dining table. I mean, it can only do everything. Now over here, I mentioned earlier this giant slide out, but we've got a better look at it now. It's just hard to see because the picture windows are letting in so much light that my camera has a hard time keeping up. But check out the views you get of your next destination. But let me scroll up here a little bit so you can really see. Oh, come on, camera. Well, you're gonna. Why does this have to be complicated? There we go. All the nice little touches and details they put in here. You know, nothing was missed. Even stuff like the just the backlight on the control panel here, the backlit Seismic thing, just touches like that are just sharp and nice. The remote control over here, that can operate like slides and awnings and fun things like that, so that if you are setting up this trailer alone, you can actually line of sight everything. Because if I'm standing here at the control panel, tell me how I can know for sure that the bedroom slide is closing without interfering and damaging something. What do we got? 31 hours on the generator, by the way. Not much. Wow. So the answer is, if I'm at the control center, I cannot be certain that the bedroom slide is going to close in an unobstructed fashion. But with that remote control, I walk up here, and I sure can. Now notice there's no weird step up. We got a full, easy walk around. And actually, this has a vaulted roof inside. The ceiling is arched, so I mean, it gives you the extra headroom. I can come all the way up here to the closet being 6'3" and be fine. You may have noticed we have a second air conditioner in here. Now we've got a very nice ceiling light complement in here, but look above the bed. We got another one of those really nice indirect lights up there, so that it's either a nice little accent, or again at night, it's a great little night light. Now you may have noticed in the living room, in your main slide, we've got day and night roller shades. That was another thing that was more of a diesel pusher item that had, this was one of the first RVs where you really saw it kind of move into the towable market. And just storage galore. Look at this thing. Oh, bedroom TV. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! 4 TVs and a partridge in a pear tree. Nice. I've always been a sucker for these little seating benches. I'm kind of a klutz. I like to sit down. Like if I'm wearing a pair of jeans, if I try to stand and put on a pair of jeans, I'm going to fall and hit my head. But if I can sit down and get my feet through them and then stand up, I'll be good. I'm just one of those guys. By the way, the windows. They're the dual pane little extra insulated windows. It doesn't add a huge amount, but what it will do is cut down a lot on the condensation that can build up on the windows overnight or in the what do I want to say, colder camping months. Bathroom here, I realized I already walked past the bathroom, I don't want to miss that. Again, the bigger fan for better airflow up here. Nice handy little linen cabinet there, nothing major, but if you turn around, this is one of the reasons I like to do these videos. There's actually an additional dedicated linen cabinet, pretty generously sized right here, and you'll notice even in the bathroom, they're using the same nicer hidden hinge cabinets that you find everywhere else. That's a pressed membrane, like waterproof top countertop. The little bowl sink is something that the marketplace fooled with for 3 or 4 years. Some people liked it, some people didn't. What I liked about it is it it brought the sink up to me a little bit, being taller. But I don't know, I'm taller than the average bear, so maybe that's why it just kind of phased out. Plenty of leg room, and this is when you first started seeing the bigger radius showers that open from the middle, so that you don't have to, you know, go backwards when you're opening that up here. Overall, she's clean. I'm really impressed with how well kept this was. So give us a call, learn more. We only do everything at HaylettRV: hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, and everything in between. So with that, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone. Have a great day.